Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have the the Wonderful World of Disney Holiday Spectacular. Yeah, I forgot the name of the thing just as I was stepping on. This is how prepared I am with no script. Yes. This is our Christmas Eve episode here. This is literally an hour and 21 minutes. It's a brand new special. I think it premiered at the beginning of this month. Of course, these kind of holiday specials are usually filmed in the parks around October, November. Actually, November, because a lot of the Halloween decorations have to be down. They can't conflict. So, or actually, sometimes they do it a little bit sooner, depending on what shots they're doing. Most of this was shot at the Magic Kingdom. Well, sorry, not just the Magic Kingdom, but the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida, in Orlando, Florida. There might have been one sequence that was shot at Disneyland. It felt like the John Legend one part was filmed there, but they go everywhere. Understand, beyond being a holiday special that is, people singing Christmas songs and things like that. Let's say Carly Pierce, a country singer, she sings in middle of Galaxy's Edge. Same thing with the K-pop group 17, of which there are about 47 different members. I don't know. There's a lot of them. They keep pouring out of the Millennium Falcon, and then they did a Christmas song. I can't remember which one it was. But it's all the classics. But of course, there's other ones. There's other performers like Auli'i, Cravalho. Moana herself, she performs one of the brand new songs from the new movie, Moana 2. We get Seth MacFarlane, the guy who does Peter, Brian, and Stewie from Family Guy, and so many other characters throughout all of the different shows he does. He croons along with another singer, and I've already forgotten her name, unfortunately. IMDb doesn't have this listed yet, and I don't have notes on these kind of things. But there's so many different performers, not the least of which is Sir Elton John finishing off the night, the big finale, not doing a Christmas song. He's actually doing one of his classics that fits pretty well with this. It's not a Christmas song by any means, but it has sort of the spirit of the season. You'll know when you hear it. I'm not going to spoil it for you. For those of you who are Elton John fans and you were watching it really just for him, you're going to like the song regardless. It's one of his classics. Surrounded by Christmas trees and all sorts of lights and fireworks and everything else. Crowds of people. This is the kind of great thing about filming these Christmas things in Florida, is that unless it's raining, which is a really good chance, although it usually happens around 5 o'clock each day, unless it's raining, you can do these shows and it's still like 85 degrees out at 10 p.m. after they closed down that part of the park in order to shoot these things. I know they were shooting some things at the Disneyland park, but this is mostly all focused. I didn't see anything with California Adventure, so yeah, they go all over the Walt Disney World Resort. They hit the Avatar spa, they do Animal Kingdom, they do Epcot, of course. They go all over with all different types of performances. If you like the music of Disney, if you like the music, Christmas music as well, Pentatonics, of course, they perform at some point. I think they have to. I'm not sure. I think they have to be on every special. I almost think they're tied, like they're owned by Disney at this point. So yeah, I don't know, but they even go to the Auli'i Resort in Hawaii. That's where they perform. That's where the Pentatonics perform. Yeah, okay. So yeah, if you're just wanting something to listen to tonight, it's Christmas Eve. If you want to listen to a lot of good music, of course, there's a little bit of corporate synergy here. They're also they're promoting the parks. They're promoting the experience at Auli'i. They are promoting the new Mufasa movie, and of course Moana 2, and just all sorts of different things. There's hellos and hey, happy holidays, and my experience at Disneyland, or Christmas, or whatever, or favorite thing about Christmas. All these things, they have little interstitials, little bumps from different actors, different commentators, like from ESPN. Some of the guys from ESPN start talking about football for whatever reason. Jude Law shows up to from Skeleton Crew, talks about his first time going to Disneyland with his kids, his very young kids, and having that experience through their eyes. And Abbott Elementary, one of the actresses from there. So there's a whole lot of opportunities to promote all of their properties across the board, whether it even shows up on Hulu or Disney Plus or ESPN Plus or wherever else. That's what this is all about. Of course, it's hosted. That drew me in immediately when Kristen Bell, Anna herself, showed up on screen to host the entire thing. She is the narrator, as she's called. We get Julianne Hough with Alfonso Ribeiro also doing some hosting directly on site at Walt Disney World Resort on that humongous stage in front of the castle. It always makes for a big, spectacular event. There's a whole lot more room there, too, than it is when they film at Disneyland in front of the castle. I often get people who've like only ever gone to Disney World and they go to Disneyland for the first time and they're like, that's the castle? Yeah, it's the original castle. It was made in 1955, okay? They didn't have like, oh, you know what? Big Disneyland money yet, because Disneyland was a risk. So they made the castle pretty big for its time. And then they were like, you know what? We're going to make one in 1970 in Florida, and that one's going to be huge. So, yeah. The Florida people are a little spoiled. Let's just say that. But yeah, no, it's when you look at Disneyland and Disney World, if you haven't been to either one of the parks, the scale is just immeasurable. Mainly because Disneyland is surrounded by suburbia and Disney World is surrounded by swamp. So that's what you get. So yeah, that's my little commentary about Disney for this episode. But yeah, if you want a neat peek at a neat peek at the different parks and the resorts and things like that, and seeing little sneak peeks and of music and they did a sneak peek of Mufasa, I believe. And something else I can't think of offhand. But hey, when you start with Kristen Bell and you finish with Elton John and you throw in Alfonso Ribeiro and Julianne Hough in the middle with singing and dancing all around, well, you know it's going to be a good time. If you're a Disney fan, and you would be if you have Disney Plus and you even bother to watch my thing, yeah, you're going to be a Disney fan that needs to see this. So yeah, just wrap the presents, get everything prepared for tomorrow for the kids, and or watch it with the kids on Christmas Day. Sounds like a good idea. Just good old singing and dancing and good positive vibes. So enjoy it. Tomorrow for Christmas Day, I've selected something that goes with the original characters, even though it's not necessarily a thing that's focused for everybody. It's more of a Disney Junior thing. It's Mickey and Minnie's Christmas Carols. It's a series of shorts of different songs that you would sing at Christmas time and might get a kick out of singing it with the kids. Animated, of course. So I'll see you back here tomorrow on Christmas Day. Mickey and Minnie's Christmas Carols on the next Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.